This is how to play About You by Teenage Fanclub, and it's in standard tuning, but it's a little bit sharper than normal standard tuning. So it also has a capo on the second fret, but before we do that, we should get to roughly where I'm tuned. So I'll let you hear what tuning I'm in. So the low G is like this, my A string, D string, G string, B string, and high E. So it's capo on the second fret. It starts on a G. I'm just playing it the normal way. Second finger, I'll talk about the frets relative to the capo. So second finger, second fret of A, third finger on third fret of the low E string, and pinky on the third fret of the high E string. So it starts off in this sort of rhythm. And what you want to do is hammer on to the first fret of the B string with your first finger, like this. And then you want to take that off and move it to the same finger to the second fret of the G string, just for one, and then take it off. So it'd be like this. So in normal tempo it would be. So after that, G, sort of move to an E minor, but keep your pinky on the third fret of the high E string. And then back to the G. And then it's a D. And then it's a C chord. I forget which name it is, but it's like your normal C, but I've got my first finger on the second fret of D, second finger on the third fret of the D string, and my third finger on the third fret of the B string, and playing the top 5 strings. So it's D then to that C, so that finger's not moving. So you do that a couple of times, and then the next part goes D, then E minor, then that C, then D, then G. So I'll do that whole thing again. So I'll start with the G just before that part starts. So it's do it again slowly. there's a solo part which you can hear in the background, but I play chords over it. I play G, but what I'm doing is I take my pinky off the 3rd fret of the high E and I move it to the 3rd fret of the B, and I do a pull off as I'm playing the G chord, pull off to the 3rd fret of B, then open, and then, sorry, 1st fret of B, open, and then 1st fret again, like this. And then do exactly the same with the E minor, and then back to the G. And that's really all the parts of the song, apart from the very end, the little outro part, which is the same as one of the parts at the start of the song, which is a G, and then I do that's the 1st fret on the B string, and then move that finger to the 2nd fret of the D string, and that's the whole song. So hope that helps. Cheers.